Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito. I am Vito. This is episode 63. I feel phenomenal right now. I do sound a little nasally. I hear myself in the mic right now. I'm a little nasally. It's allergy season, alright? I am fresh coming home from a morning trip to the beach to watch the sunrise. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. Got to the beach at 5. I left at 4:07. You do the math. I got there at 4:59 to be specific. And I set up shop. I was the only person on the beach for quite a while. Nobody was there. For the majority of the time that I was there for almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Nobody was there. Such a humbling, grounding moment. Still. That's how I felt. I felt very still. I'm going to get into that. Don't worry. I got some things I want to talk about with you today. I feel amazing. So I hope I'm able to push out the proper vibrations today. I want to shout out anyone who's listening and watching. It means a lot to me every single time. Tell a friend. Tell anyone. Let's keep it going, But before I get in anything, message of the week and all that, I need a drink. Shout out to Lil Duca Pizza. The best. Simply the best. Oh, man. R.I.P. Tina Turner. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. We'll get to her, too. But Lil Duca Pizza, 718-859-1501. 718-859-1501. The address, 14 Newkirk Plaza, Brooklyn, New York, 11226 is the zip code. Best pizza in New York. Salud. It's a hefty glass today. So, folks, if you're drinking some right now, cheers. Raise your glass, Enjoy yourself. Kick your feet back. It's the summertime. Today was like the second day, really, that it really set in to me that it's summer. It really is summer. It's that time of the year. People are getting into meaningless relationships because it's the summer. People are walking their dogs bright and early because it's the summer. The old people in your neighborhoods, in your apartment complexes, wherever the hell you live, they are up around 5:45, 6 o'clock to walk around because it's the summer. People are grilling hot dogs. It's the summer. People's pools are opening. People are cutting grass without a bag attached to the lawnmower and just leaving the already cut grass on top of the grass, which I can't stand. That's one of the things that really grinds my gears. But you want to know why? Because it's the summer. What a time to be alive. Enjoy the sun. Okay. Message of the week. Do things for you. Take care of you. Anything. If it's you like vanilla ice cream, go get some vanilla ice cream. You want to go to the beach at 5 o'clock in the morning, do it. By yourself or with company. Also, learn to love your own company. You don't always need to be with somebody. Most of the time it helps to have some company, for sure. The right company. But you'll figure out who the right company is and that you should love your own, So, I went by myself this morning. Dolo. I love saying that. Dolo. Just another way of saying solo. I wanted to do things for me today. And I've been living today exceptionally well so far. And I've been up for 9 hours already. Fun fact, it's still the morning time. Right now, as I'm recording, it's about 11:30ish, probably like 11:20 in the morning. I've been up since 3:30. I feel phenomenal. So, folks, do things for you. Do things that make you happy, that keep you going. Keep a smile on your face. It's the best thing to do. That's the message of the week. But I also wanted to share with you real quick on this topic of do stuff for you and enjoying the moment and kind of stuff. Yesterday was Marilyn Monroe's birthday. A lot of guys and a lot of women, honestly, obsess over her. I'm more of an Elizabeth Taylor kind of guy. I've said this before on this show. But the quote of the day yesterday was from Marilyn Monroe. She said, "Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about." Okay, Marilyn. I see what you're doing. I like it. I can get with this. You know? Life is beautiful and there's so much to smile about. When I tell you that when I plop my chair down and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, there are no clouds. I'm going to see this sunrise. It was a very uplifting feeling for me. Yeah. I had a protein bar. I had a banana. I had some peanuts. I had 2 water bottles. What more could a man want? You know what I mean? The sun is coming up from the ground. You know, that's what it looks like. Actually, from the ocean. But you know what I mean. Yeah. So let me get to the genesis of this idea. Let me take a sip here first. It started last year. I talked about this on a previous episode. My experience last time. I did the same thing. Got up early in the morning. I was supposed to go with somebody else. They bailed. And I ended up going by myself. And I was eager. I was very excited because I have never seen the sun rise. I've seen it set a few times, and that's an amazing experience. But seeing it rise, I've always wanted to do that. So this particular time, I went, and it was so cloudy. I didn't check the weather. I just figured, you're going to be able to see the sun. Rookie mistake. Life is about learning lessons. I learned a lesson that day. Today, I requested off to enjoy this beautiful day to myself. Again, back to the message of the week. Do things for you. So I saw that it was supposed to be 92 and not a cloud in the sky. And I said, I need this day for myself. So what I did is I brought a stand for a phone. And I placed that next to me. And did a time-lapse video. Because I wanted to see the sunrise with my eyeballs. See it live and direct. But I also wanted to capture it on film. On video. So I did the time-lapse video. And I didn't touch my phone for like 25 minutes. Even when the sun already rose up. I was like, I'm just going to let that video keep going. And let's see what happens. And I really was appreciating the moment. Living in the moment. Still, I've never felt that still before. Like nothing else mattered. I was hearing just the waves, the seagulls, and that was it. I saw the sun so beautiful. It just came out of nowhere. I was trying to figure out and pinpoint where exactly is the sun gonna come from, and I was so wrong. But when I saw it peek up, I was like, oh my God, that's it. Hey, bud. I felt like he was saying hello to me specifically this morning. I said he. I don't know what the sun could be. Bars. So I settle in. I sit back in my chair. I'm watching the sun. It started off bright red. Like a pinkish bright red. And I'm relaxing, super relaxing. I'm sitting back. I'm watching. I'm eating a banana. And then here come these surfers. 2 surfers. And I'm like, recently I was talking with Phyllis. I was talking about the shark attack in Stone Harbor. That makes me nervous, right? So I'm like, these people just don't care. Granted, I didn't think a shark was going to come up at 6 in the morning and eat these people. But it started to make me feel responsible. Because I was like, am I supposed to be watch guard for these people trying to have some fun? So I literally became that. I took on the role. They didn't ask me to do anything. But I'm looking around. I'm literally analyzing. I'm like, do I see any fins? Nope, no fins. And I'm like, okay, there they are. And they were literally riding the waves. And it was cool to see that live and direct. I've never really seen people surf. They were good surfers. You know what I mean? They were doing it for a while. Anywho, it was funny because I was having dialogue between myself if I was in there surfing, I would want people on the beach looking out for me. Shark! You know what I mean? I was hoping I wasn't going to have to say anything, and I didn't. But it was nice. 10 out of 10 experience. Like, literally 10 out of 10. I see myself doing it again. Because it was so exhilarating. I felt so peaceful. And that's a feeling that I like. I really like that feeling. It would be nice to have some company next time. Especially now, I know what I'm doing. I know where to park. I know, what time to get there. The peace and quiet. When the peace and quiet is before people really start coming in. It tremendous. 10 out of 10 experience. Highly recommend. I had a few messages this morning that said, like, yo, you inspire me to have a really good day today. I love hearing that. Somebody said that they've had the urge to go to the beach, but they keep being lazy. They saw me today, and it really is going to solidify them doing it. So I hope I can help you. I hope I helped you, and I hope you have a great experience, because my experience was phenomenal. The bubbles. Now, did I want to stay on the beach a little longer? Yes, I did. But I had the urge to urinate, and my feet were cold. So obviously I didn't have my socks on the beach. But my feet were starting to get cold, and I was like, you know what? It's time to go. Because then a lot of people were coming, and I don't like being around a lot of people. And it was starting to get closer to me. I didn't like that. Life's about experiences. Go experience something that makes you feel good. So I'm off to a hellacious start today. I hope you are too. This is going to come out on a Tuesday. You deserve a great week ahead of you. I hope you get that. Smile. Smile, for your heart is aching. Smile. Nat King Cole sings that song, I believe. That's old school. Talking 50s and 60s here. But check it out. Good song. Speaking of song, I mentioned it a little earlier. Rest in peace, Tina Turner. Rest in peace, Tina. My sister, huge fan. And honestly, my nephew Johnny, a.k.a. Lazy Bones, he loved that song. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. He loved that song. Loves. Present tense. But, yeah, unexpected. Those are the worst kind of celebrity deaths, the unexpected ones, where they don't tell you they're going through anything, and then you find out, when you read the article. A true icon. She had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, That piece of shit Ike was beating her ass, unfortunately. But she persevered. She ended up marrying a good guy, and they lived a happy life together towards the end of her life, so that's great. But I want to share this with you because I saw this. This is kind of crazy. It said, iconic singer Tina Turner's estate is worth $250 million, and her second husband, Erwin Bach, I think is how he said, Erwin Bach, B-A-C-H, Erwin Bach, I think I was right, will inherit around $125 million, while the remaining millions will be split between her adopted in-laws. Bach and Turner have been married for 10 years, and he saved her life in 2017 by donating his kidney. So not only were they just, a married couple, he gave her his kidney. Now that's true love. There's some people out here around my age that don't know Tina, which is bewildering. I want to talk about this real quick. This is some fresh news. I had a lot of direct messages with the link to this article. Free Fetty Wap. Free One Eye Willie. He is going to serve 6 years in prison for drug trafficking, I guess is the easiest way to say it. He had a whole list of drugs that he was charged with, but he's only getting charged with cocaine. And I say only because the original article, they were charging him for fentanyl distribution, and that's where it was getting dicey for me because I can't support that at all. Not that I support cocaine. I don't. I've never done cocaine. I never will do cocaine. Police, stay where you are. I'm not your guy. But the fentanyl thing, that legitimately kills lives. Takes people's lives. Takes people away from their families. Cocaine, people just develop addictions and, you know what I mean? Yes, it takes people's lives as well, but it's not as fatal as fentanyl. When you hear fentanyl, you think the worst, right? Like, I think the worst when I hear fentanyl. So when I saw the article and they were charging him with fentanyl, I couldn't support it. Like, people would bring that to me and I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I guess dude's a piece of shit. Like, that's what I was saying. But since he's not getting charged with it and it's only cocaine, again, I'm saying only cocaine very lightly. It's still serious. It's easier to defend. That's what I'll say. I'm still a big fan of the music. Of the music of Fetty Wap. I've said it multiple times in the show. His music makes me feel free-ish. Alive. Because, like, he wasn't afraid to... Like, his singing ability is unique. That's an accurate way to say it. Unique. And when his songs come on, I don't care how I sound. It makes me feel good. And that time in my life was very enjoyable, for the most part. And Fetty was a big part of that. Very nostalgic hearing Fetty Wap at this point, 8 years later than when it originally dropped, which is crazy. It's already 8 years. But my only hope is that when he comes out, his name is still relevant. Like, people will remember him. They will never... Honestly, people won't forget him because he's the guy with the one eye who says, yeah, baby. So, you know what I mean? He's got good songs, good melodies, good vibes, good vibrations coming through your headphones, out of his mic, you know? So, I'm a Fetty fan. That's it. I'm a Fetty fan, and that it is what it is. There's some really hardcore Fetty fans that are buying like his unreleased music and they're releasing it. I'm here for it because I don't feel like waiting 7-8 years. I don't know when he's gonna release some music, you know. So if they want to do that and they want to pay money for it and then put it on YouTube or put it on SoundCloud, you're getting a click from me. That's for sure. That's all. So, you know, prayers to his family. I hope like his financial situation doesn't get too ruined. He's going to be away for a long time. 6 years. It's a long time. But, you know, what can you do? Make better decisions. That's what you can do. Don't sell drugs. It's also what you can do. Don't sell drugs. But free Fetty Wap. We're on this show saying free Fetty Wap. Got my support. One Eye Willie. Yeah, baby. Whoa. A few more things that happened in the news with celebrities. I saw Robert De Niro was welcoming another child to the world. And that might sound cute and all, you know. But he's in his 70s. I think he was like 78 or 79. What are we doing here? We already have a population issue. This guy's a grandpa. Still shooting shots out here. The hell's that? What the hell's that? 78 or 79. Still getting busy. I could do without it. His oldest kid is like 50. And now, like this one, I hope Robert De Niro lives a long life, but when this baby who was just born becomes like 5 years old, he's already going to be, you know, on the downhill. So, I don't know. And that was crazy enough, but and then his pal, Al Pacino, was like, oh, you wanted to make history? I'm going to one-up you. So, Al, good old Al, 82 years old, is expecting his fourth child with 29-year-old girlfriend. What are we doing? 82? That generally got me mad. And I saw that he was trying to get like the DNA test to see if it's his. I guess he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember. Oh shit. He doesn't remember shooting those shots, and he was like, no way. I'm 82. No way my guys are still swimming around. Pardon me, ladies that are listening, for the graphic. Scarface is a wonderful movie, but that shit I can't get it with. 82 years old, and you're bringing another kid into the world. I was just saying about Robert De Niro. When his kid turns 5, he's going to be, he'll be 87. That kid's story is like, yeah, man, I went to kindergarten and my dad was on dialysis. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fun. That's not fun for the kid. I don't know. He's too old to be a parent, that's for sure. Like a true parent. It got me mad. I want to segue into something. I saw a post on Instagram about the kind of friends you should have. And not to toot my own horn or anything, I would say I'm the best kind of friend to have. Because you call me, I'm picking up right away. Unless I physically cannot. Like, let's say I'm in the shower, or I don't know, I'm playing a sport and my phone is sitting down or doing something. You know what I mean? My phone is sitting down. But if I can see you calling me, I pick up 100 times out of 100. Because that's the energy that I would like reciprocated. I would want you to pick up the phone if I call you. And if you don't answer the phone, as soon as you get your phone and you look at it and you see a missed call from me, you call me back. Because that's what I do. That's the kind of prioritization. Prioritization, is that how you say the word? I think so. That's what I want. Like, you have to prioritize our friendship. That doesn't mean, every second of the day I want to talk to you. But when I need you, you're there. When I want to see you, you're there, because that's how I am. You want to talk to me, you text me, yo, or what's up, you're going to get a timely response. Because that's how I would want, that's what I want, and that's what I need, that's what I deserve, I put out that kind of energy, I should get that energy back. Prioritization. Prioritize me and what I bring to the table, So, I saw this post, and I wanted to share it because it was really resonating with me. So I'm going to put my glasses on. Bear with me. Before I actually do that, I've been wanting to get this off my chest. My eye doctor told me that I may be eligible for LASIK eye surgery for the first time. Every time I would ask, the answer was always no. He wouldn't recommend because the stability of my eye was not enough. Like, it wasn't stable enough for the surgery, and I would always have an immediate rebuttal. I thought this surgery is supposed to fix the worst of the worst. He was like, and it does. But your problem is the shape of your eyeball. And I'm like, Both eyes, I have astigmatism in both eyes. Struggle, okay? Struggle. Like, right now, everything's blurry. But I know what I'm looking at because the setting is familiar. That's all. The setting is familiar. Everything is blurry. But, yeah. So I was seconds away from ordering prescription sunglasses. I was going to get lenses into these specific glasses that I have on right now. And I thought about what he said, that I could be eligible. And I'm like, why would I spend a few $100s to do this when I could get this surgery that will fix my problems? Now, do I think I could stand there or sit there, lay there actually, and have a laser drilled into my pupil, eyeball? No. I don't know. They definitely numb you. They definitely make sure you can't, reach and cause a problem. But I know how I am. And keeping my eye open, it's like a 10, 15 minute procedure on both of your eyeballs. But the idea scares the shit out of me. So I don't know. That's that. But, so folks, I'm excited. I'm a little eager because the future looks bright. We'll see. I have to call the person. He gave me a brochure. He said free consultation, and then I'll go from there. But, I got some good news. I wanted to share that with you. So, back to friendship. This was called 6 types of friends to stay close to. Stay close to friends who don't require constant contact and embrace you with open arms when you connect. Life is busy. Being connected to someone who understands that matters. True indeed. Stay close to friends who allow you to be authentic without challenging you to be anything other than what you are. It's special to have a relationship with someone who gets you when there are differences between you and them. Stay close to friends who have healthy boundaries. Seeing someone place boundaries is inspirational and can encourage you to build healthier boundaries. Right. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. Stay close to friends who don't shut down when you bring up tough topics. I'm a big read the room kind of guy. You know what I mean? Don't bring up the tough topics. Read the room. You know who you can discuss the tough, quote unquote, tough topics with. But read the room. Stay close to friends who delicately hold you accountable. Having people who want the best for you is life-changing. Yes. Stay close to friends who show up. Stay close to friends who show up to support you. Taking the time to be present is loving. 1,000,000%. Half of friendship is being present and letting them know that you are there for them emotionally, physically, mentally. 100%. Like that's what it is to be a good friend. I saw that and I was like, I want to share that. There's only 2 more things I really want to say here before I sign off. Number 1, this is low-key a controversial topic. People are hesitant on ketchup in the refrigerator, and I don't know why. If you read the bottle, it says keep refrigerated. And if it doesn't say keep refrigerated, it says refrigerate after opening. Why do you think they say that? Now, granted, if the government tells me to jump off a bridge, I'm not going to do it. But ketchup, have you ever had ketchup hot versus cold ketchup? That's my argument. Cold ketchup is better. Put it in the refrigerator. Same thing with syrup. Or syrup, however the fuck you say it, wherever you're from. Excuse my language. I think once you open the syrup first, after that first use, put that bitch in the fridge. R.I.P. Aunt Jemima. Pay my respects all the time. But Pearl Milling Company is now the new brand. I never fucked with Mrs. Buttersworth. She was always like that off-brand, local whore. You know what I mean? Much respect to Mrs. Buttersworth. She's helped a lot of people. But yeah, Pearl Milling Company is the new Aunt Jemima. I always refrigerate syrup. And I always refrigerate ketchup. Apparently that's a hot topic. I don't really see the debate. I don't really see the other side of the coin. I'm always open to seeing the other side of the coin. In this particular instance, if you feel like ketchup should be hot, I think you should deserve to be on a list. A list. The same list that the people whose preference is chocolate ice cream. You deserve to be on a list. I don't know what the list is titled, but you're on the list. If you like hot ketchup. Ketchup is supposed to be cold. Okay. And the last thing, I need to address what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the goalkeeper jersey for Inter Milan this year. This is what the goalies wear. So there's 3 that we wear this year. They wear a black one, a yellow one, and this orange one that I have on now. And on the back of this jersey is the best goalie in the world right now, Andre Onana. He is electric. He's 25 years old, and he's fantastic. We got him for free. If we sell him, I'm going to riot. We better not. When you get a generational goalie, you keep him. We have him. World class. Absolutely world class goalkeeper. You keep him. I don't care if the offer is $80 million. You don't sell him. You have the position on lock. You don't have to worry about another goalie. You have him. I have not been on this show since we won our last trophy. We won the Coppa Italia back-to-back. We won last year. We beat Juve, one of our biggest rivals. This year we beat Fiorentina. It was a good game. We were losing 1-0. We scored 2 quick goals. 2-1, finished. 2 trophies on the year. Great accomplishment. And we are in the Super Bowl, quote-unquote, the Super Bowl of the soccer world, June 10th. We play for the Champions League final against Manchester City, and they are a super team for sure. They are the Golden State Warriors of the soccer world. Star after star after star after star. We have great players, absolutely great players. But to the media, to the media and to the regular people who aren't really locked in, they are saying that we're going to get our ass beat. They think we're going to get steamrolled 4-0, 5-0. It's going to be a tough game. Either way, I think we're going to win because I believe, obviously. I have belief in our team. But if they win, it's going to be close. It's not going to be a rout, you know what I mean, where they're going to just embarrass us. There's just no way. So, June 10th in Istanbul, Manchester City versus Inter Milan, Internazionale. And I cannot wait. But we collected 2 trophies. We won the Supercopa, 3-0 win against Milan in Saudi Arabia, and we beat Fiorentina in Rome, 2-1. Looking to get our 3rd trophy of the year. But I needed to talk about it because I got this jersey on. Shout out to Andre Onana. I'm so glad. I've wanted him on Inter since 2019. I've been screaming it to anyone who would listen. Anytime I would play FIFA, the first thing I would do is I would put in any bid to buy Onana and put him on Inter. And real life, he's on Inter right now. So, and what's good is I got the jersey now. So I'm excited. Things are looking good. I feel good. I hope you feel good. Do things for you. Go out of your way to make yourself smile. Go out of your way to make other people smile. Life is better when you're making somebody smile. For me, there's no better joy than seeing somebody smile from something I said, something I did. Genuinely. That's how I feel. So go out of your way. Make somebody smile. Make yourself smile. Take care of you. Because nobody else will. You have to be selfish from time to time to make sure you are where you want to be. It's 93 degrees out. Summer is here. I'm going to sit in the sun for the rest of the day and nobody can tell me a motherfucking thing. Ciao for now.